Hello dears, welcome back to the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm town. Surprise, surprise, it's raining still in Benidorm. However, we found a place where we can stay under cover. And today, of course, we'll talk about the latest news, everything that happened in the last 24 hours. Let's start with the situation first. I know a lot of you are waiting for the new law which will eliminate the restrictions for the masks. However, it's still not here just yet. We have the latest data for the cases, and from 15th until 18th of March, what we did have was 64,597 new cases, and the index grew already more than 15 points up until 445 cases. However, the good news is that hospitals and ICU units still have a slightly better situation than they used to do, which is great. The government did not say us and still is not saying us. It's avoiding to give the exact date of when the masks will be eliminated indoors, and what they say is soon or each day it's less time. On the 31st of March, it's something that you were asking to me as well. When will be the new restrictions check and when the new update will be happening? Officially, the restrictions that we have today here in Spain are valid up until 31st of March. And starting from then, new restrictions or elimination or any kind of changes might take place. The government might and need to tell us what the new measures will be. And I do think that starting from 1st of April, this new plan of the government towards the end of pandemics will be taking place. And maybe then we will have a nice surprise because of the mask. But we'll see. It's still some time to go. So we'll see towards the end of this month how the things will go. The second news comes in general from all Spain, representing all the entire country, and it's the increase in prices. Right now, the final cost of filling in your fridge is approximately 20% more than it was even a month ago, which is just crazy. Our region is not suffering the lack of products because you know that in Spain there is a manifestations and total stop. Transport companies, truck drivers have stopped working. They're not bringing and carrying any kind of goods and products right now. And it's been already 7 days more or less that they've been doing so. So a lot of regions that depend more on transport service, especially center of Spain, places that don't grow as many fresh products, for example, regions, you know, they are suffering from lack of products, authentic lack of products. Milk industry is also stopping. They've officially stopped last Thursday the production of milk and dairy products in general. So here so far we don't have lack of it, but the prices have went quite high. More or less each product has between 5 and 20 cents of increase in price, and a lot of them have also decrease in quantity. So they charge us more, but they give us less products. Fish products and sea products went up by 60%, 50% on the sunflower oil because you know there's lack of it and shortage, better to say, 20% in general on all the shopping that we do, and meat went up by 40-50% right now. If before, for example, you were spending 100 euros for all entire package, you know, of everything that you did buy, right now you would be spending more or less 120 euros on it. And the more you used to spend, the more you'll see the change. So in general, right now, a lot of people here are going to cheaper supermarkets like Lidl, for example, which is considered to be like lower cost supermarket. Also Consum, which is like medium. Mercadona and Mendoza and Carrefour are left like behind just a little bit because their prices are slightly higher up, unless you take the own brands of this supermarket, then it's slightly cheaper. In general, right now, the increase in prices is not as high as it might be in other countries, that's true. But considering what people earn here and what the salary is, the inflation's been already more or less 7.6%, maybe even going up to 8% right now at this very moment. So it's quite hard. People are leaving behind luxury goods or products that you can't live without, obviously, and they're spending this money to pay the electricity bills, to pay for the gasoline, for fuel in general, to pay for basic needs and basic food products that went up really high in price. Even bread, just a simple baguette, went up from 40 cents, for for example, up until 55. Milk as well has increased in price and will increase even more if the production won't be reestablished very, very soon. And the last news comes from Benidorm, of course. Since the summer season is almost here and a lot of you are ultimating the details for your holiday, I thought it would be a very, very nice idea to give you a small update on when all the theme parks of Benidorm area will be opening up, just in case you would like to visit them, or your children, grandchildren maybe, or cousins, why not, would like to visit these ones. First of all, Aqualandia. Aqualandia is situated in Rincon de Loix area. It's a huge themed water park. I would not say it's oriented towards like younger children and babies and families. It's more like crazy type of water park. This one will be opening up starting from 4th of June. I thought this year they'll be opening up slightly earlier, but no. Just from the 4th of June 2022, Aqualandia will be opening up, and up until 25th of September. A short amount of time for all the tourists to visit it, but it is how it is right now. Mundomar is situated right next to Aqualandia. It's the same owner, and what they do have, as they say, as they advertise themselves, is exotic and marine animals. They do have dolphin show right there. They have sea lion show, a lot of birds, a lot of exotic animals too. They do face painting, tattoos. There's some children parks inside, a lot of restaurants. A great place to visit just in case you or your loved ones love these type of themed parks. Mundomar is open right now. However, they have a limited opening hours, as well as they only open for VIP visits. Of course, that's so typical of them. And also just for a lion show and dolphin experiences. For the rest, it's closed at the moment. However, from the 9th of April, they'll start to opening up on the weekend, also for regular visits. Terra Mitica. Terra Mitica is something that a lot of people were visiting at least once when they were here in Benidorm, especially if you love these type of attractions. I'm not a fan, however, I do know a lot of people that love it. Terra Mitica was quite an old theme park. It needed a lot of changes, and finally they did a lot of them. Right now it's closed exactly because they are doing a lot of changes. They're putting new attractions, repairing things, which will be great because a lot of people were actually having some complaints due to the fact that everything was old, half of things were not working, but ticket prices were the same. But if you would like to see how Terra Mitica has changed, so that you know, from 4th of June you will be able to visit it. Tickets might be purchased starting from this date. And all the attractions should be working by then, including the water ones. The famous Terra Natura and Aqua Natura parks, they're close to each other, just separated by a fence basically. You can buy combined tickets to spend the day in there. However, I would recommend to come on different days because each of these parks, there's just not enough time, half of the day, to explore everything. Terra Natura right now is open, but only on weekends. So even if you come just right now, you will still be able to enjoy this amazing park. But make sure the weather is good and not like right now, because during the rain, a lot of animals are inside and you will just not be able to see any of them. However, it is open, and starting from 8th of April, so in just a few weeks' time, it will be open every single day, which is great news. And like this, it will be up until the end of summer, beginning of winter season. Aqua Natura will be opening even earlier than Aqualandia will, which is very, very strange. However, it is the case. So if you love water parks and if you cannot wait up until Aqualandia, or if you'll be coming earlier than June, you will be able to visit Aqua Natura, and it will be starting from 30th of April this year, exactly for when the official summer season will be starting, up until 31st of October. You know that the tickets can be purchased by multiple ways. You can purchase it inside of your hotel at the reception. The majority do sell them. You can purchase them online or directly going to the park. All 5 parks will be open during this summer season 2022. Some of them earlier, others slightly later on. But the truth is that you will finally be able to enjoy all these parks during your stay here in Benidorm. And now let's talk about the weather and what is waiting for us during the next few days. I've been checking the weather forecast every single day, a few times a day, just to see if maybe, with a huge amount of hope, maybe the rain will go away and we'll have a sunny weather this week. But the truth is that everything indicates that it's not going to be the case. Right now it's raining, but these are very, very tiny drops, so you cannot really tell, which is why I don't use an umbrella and my phone is kind of protected. However, this is the weather that is waiting for us. There's going to be a lot of clouds everywhere. All the mountains, you cannot even see them. As you can see right here, no mountains in front, just gray sky. This type of weather will be here during this entire week. And it's true that starting from next week on Tuesday, we'll finally get some sunshine here in Benidorm after 1.5, almost 2 weeks of non-existent sun in here. The temperatures more or less are the same. Right now it's around 14-15 degrees. It's not as cold as it might seem, even though there's not enough of sunshine, but it's because there's no wind at all. In here, 15 degrees, Alicante more or less 17, Barcelona 14, Granada 17, Malaga and Sevilla the same, Madrid 13 degrees, Murcia will be having 18, Balearic Islands 16, Canarian 21 to 22, and Valencia just 14 degrees today. By the end of this week, however, even though the weather is not as nice, the temperatures will rise 2 to 3 degrees by this Saturday. And next week, we'll be able to enjoy a little bit of a sunshine back again here in Benidorm. I hope you enjoyed watching today's video, and I'll see you tomorrow with the new video where we finally be doing a tour of the Dynastic Hotel. I promised to show you this hotel last week, however I totally forgot that we were on St. Patrick's Day and we were on Fallas. Those of you who did not see these videos, you can see them in our links right here popping up on the screen, or just going to my playlist of Benidorm and recommended videos. So tomorrow, Hotel Dynastic 4 stars in Benidorm. We'll be doing a complete 100% tour that I don't think no one ever did before, including the inside spa and swimming pool area. So don't miss that one. See you tomorrow, and I wish you a great day. Bye.